Should we put BDD on our board?
Sorry, I couldn't find BDD on our board in your music.
For this video, we move our focus east to the playoff final in the LCK. And help us pick out the best players for the ultimate board for this game, we're letting them audition for the board. Welcome to the RankingBall channel, and in this installment of Gank'it UP, we're going to determine who are the best players in the LCK. Welcome to another video of Gank'it UP, where we determine the best players for our ultimate board. And with me is Tony, my friend slash LOL expert, here to help me with my picks.
That's me. Good to be back.
So, how do you think we did last time?
For being honest, our board didn't do very well last time. Looking back at it, we ended up making some, strange picks.
Talking about Kumo, right?
It should also be noted we're out of nose and we have to pick Kumo.
Yeah, among other things, yeah.
How do you pronounce it? Is it Jizuki? Jizk? Don't worry, Tony. You're in luck today because in this one, we're going to have a little twist to improve the quality of our picks.
All right, let's do it.
Rules of the game. Each player will be presented one by one. After seeing the highlight clip, the judges have to decide then and there if the player should be picked or not. If they're having trouble deciding, they can opt to use one of the 3 lifelines provided for them. Each lifeline can be used only once, so they have to be used carefully. The game will end when they've picked all their 6 players or when they've gone through the whole roster. Lifelines? Okay, alright, well then let's get started with player 1.
Oh, he's up there.
Crazy.
Is he way up there? Right on the top?
Oh, there he is.
So he got ganked, actually.
Oh, that's a
King.
good.
Exactly. Oh, this is the most famous clip of Faker's career.
Tries to clean it up for Ryu. Oh, look at the cleanse, look at the moves.
Arguably the most famous LOL player, right?
Yeah, I agree. Even if you're not a League of Legends fan, or even if you're not familiar with the game at all, you've probably heard of Faker's name before.
Yeah, even I've heard of him.
Yeah, you've heard of him, right?
He's like a god in Korea.
Yeah, he is. I mean, not only in Korea, it's just globally.
Like
He's
the
just
world,
most
yeah.
famous. Yeah, and then like some people say he's Michael Jordan, Lionel Messi, Tiger Woods, right? Like, he's that good.
For example, okay, if Faker was walking down the street and then with like people flock to him, like with girls chase him as if you were like the Beatles or something, or
I don't know if girls are gonna just go get starstruck, but I would definitely, I would probably faint.
okay, wow, pretty big, I guess.
He is.
All right, so let's just get to it. So, Tony, Faker, yay or nay?
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely a yay for me too. All right, first one up, welcome Faker. So, a Faker fun fact. Faker is one of only 2 players, along with former teammate Bengi, to have won the League of Legends World Championship 3 times, having done so in 2013, 2015, and the 2016 season. So if you think that Faker is like the Michael Jordan of League of Legends, then Michael has 6 rings. You think Faker will get to 6 championships?
This is only about the worlds, but for LCK, he's won 8.
Oh, damn.
See, he actually was the T1 player. He's SKT, right?
He's a traitor.
He's not a traitor. Clid, I mean, he's a jungler. He moved to Genji, and then they actually did really well this season, in the regular season, to mention it. They were up at the top. They actually had a better record than T1. It's very interesting because Clid and the Faker, their teamwork was really good last season, but now they're playing against each other.
Now they're rivals.
Yeah, they know themselves. I mean, they know
okay.
they know each other really well. So it's very interesting to see them playing in the regular season. Faker's actually, he does it better. He plays better against Genji. But Clid tends to kind of, I don't know.
Let's just say he choked.
He choked.
He
Exactly.
straight up choked. Yeah,
He's just choked against Faker.
Would you pick him?
You know what? I want to skip out on Clid this time because
He's a choker.
if Genji wasn't playing T1, I would definitely pick him. But because he's playing against T1, I think he might choke again.
I want to give him a chance, okay?
You do? Okay.
Even though he choked, I want to give him that chance.
All right.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Eminem choked in the movie 8 Mile, but he still came back. So it looks like we're at a little standstill here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
We got a nay and a yay. You have 3 lifelines. Each of them can be used only once. The lifelines are inspired by, and not copied from, a certain game show that we will not name for potential copyright issues. And to make sure there will be no mix-up with that unnamed game show, each lifeline is given a very unique and specific name. The 3 lifelines you can choose from are: number 1, ask around the office. Number 2, since you probably have no friends available at the middle of the day, just ask Siri. And number 3, half and half. All right, so let's just go with ask around the office. Is that okay? Ask around the office. You have 1 minute to go and ask your coworkers if they would vote yes or no to the player. But note that we haven't really given them a notice in advance, so they may be too busy to answer you. Lol. The 1 minute starts now.
Come on, Eric, chop.
Alright.
Nope.
Jacob, do you know who Clid is? So would you have him on your board if you had to choose?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't? Alright, damn it.
Yep.
Alright, well you heard the results. So should we trust the coworkers?
I think so, yeah.
They probably know a lot more than me too. So yes, I guess that will be a resounding no from both Tony and I. So sorry, Clid, but you're not on our board.
Oh, right there, right in the middle.
I see.
Oh, he's following. That's right on. Because we picked Faker, yes, on our board. He's a jungler, mid and jungler. They're kind of like partners.
They're gonna do well together.
They're well together in the finals too.
Damn, I trust you on this one. The thing I'm worried about is this gonna be an all T1 board.
Well, no, it's.
I mean, so far.
He's a support. Seemed like right at the
I
bottom.
see him.
Genji Life.
Wasn't really that impressed with what I saw. It's a shame because I really want to get a Genji person on our board, but yeah, I just can't go with that one. It just wasn't there for me. Okay, not bad.
That's a very technical champion. He plays that really well. Those aggressive kind of assassin kind of champions.
I see. That was Kana.
Kanna.
Kana?
Kanna.
Kanna.
There you go.
Sorry, Kana, but that is a nay from both of us.
Alright, T1 fun fact. T1 is the first team to start a championship from the wildcard spot. They achieved it in the 2019 LCK Summer Finals, where they beat Griffin in the finals. It's very interesting to kind of compare him. And
yeah.
He's playing like tankier champions, like fatter champions. Right?
So Kana was like the assassin type, and then
he's kind of like the tanking.
I see. Tony, do you think we got our first guy for Genji on our board?
No.
Alright, so he's the initiator.
Yeah, he initiates. His effort, right? You got to give him some credit.
The name like effort.
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
his, I like his enthusiasm.
Yeah, exactly,
All right,
exactly.
yeah.
But like compared to last season, he's one of the player who has improved the most.
He's put in the effort.
He
you can say?
did.
Okay.
He
All
really
right.
did.
So judging by that, I'm safe to say it's a yay from you.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You know, it's gonna be very interesting to see because he's also a mid laner and he's gonna go up against Faker, and it's gonna be very interesting to see. I want him to be first Genji player on my board.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do.
So you also said he's going to be going against Faker a lot?
He is.
So, I mean, it's safe to assume maybe he might get his ass kicked by Faker a lot?
Yeah, but
I don't like those odds, so I'm going to have to go with the no on that. I mean, I also want a Genji player on my board too, finally, but I don't know. I just don't like the way this sounds. Since you probably have no friends available at the middle of the day, just ask Siri. By all means, if you have a friend that both knows LOL and is going to pick up the phone in the middle of the day, feel free to call. But we're assuming you don't, so you can just ask Siri. You have 30 seconds starting now. Should we put BDD on our board?
Sorry, I couldn't find BDD on our board in your music.
in your music.
No, not my music, Siri. Do you know BDD from...
Genji.
No, that's not at all. Start playing some music. Alright, so we just tried to do since you probably don't have friends available in the middle of the day, just ask Siri. First of all, I'd like to say that's nice that they thought you probably don't have in the middle of the day, because I just don't have friends at all. But Siri was no help whatsoever. No, that's not at all. Actually, you know what? Why not? Let's get a GG on our board. Alright, BDD, you're on our board.
Because ADC players always have to play safe, but they have to do most of the damage as well. So they are probably most technical
I see.
position. Yeah. That's a quadra kill. Oh man, that was.
I didn't see that. What happened?
Yeah. That just happened so fast.
The half and half. Okay, what makes the decision difficult to make is options. So we have decided to help you by cutting them in half for you.
Do you want half of them in your coffee?
Yeah, I was like, wait, how's a half and half work? Because in that
the
one show that
yeah.
shall not be named, you get 4 answer choices, so half and half makes sense when it's out of 2.
We have to have Teddy.
So I win. So
We
no,
have
we don't
to
need
have
Teddy.
Teddy.
We'll be fine. We'll be
We
fine.
have to have Teddy.
Okay, so sorry, Teddy. I know he really wants you, but
I
you're
want Teddy.
not on our board. LCK, fun fact. The LCK is widely considered to be the strongest League of Legends competition in the world, with the game's World Championship having been won by teams from the league from 2013 to 2017. 2018 was the first season since 2013 where a team from the LCK did not win the World Championship.
So he's also an ADC from Gen G. You compare him to Teddy, T1. He's gonna get Pentacle. He's gonna get Pentacle. Get him! Oh, he
Oh,
did!
he got it.
He got that Pentacle.
He's killing it, literally.
He is.
Unfortunately, I think we used up all our nays, all our no's, so we have no choice but to pick Ruler.
Well, you know what? I actually wanted him on my board anyways, so...
Actually, yeah, from what I saw, I'm happy with that. He was getting like the pentakill, just getting
Yeah,
all those
he's
other
actually
kills.
the first player to watch, to get a Pentakill.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
so I
yeah.
think-
So, you know, Ruler, that's fine. Luckily this time, I think we got a solid player on our board. Alright, so this was Gank'it UP LCK edition. And so for our board, we have Faker, Cuz, who is that?
Effort,
Effort. And who else?
BDD, and Ruler.
Ruler.
Well, that's only 5.
Wait, we did the math wrong on this one.
Oh, we'll put Teddy on.
Actually, alright,
Yay!
fine, yeah. Since we need an extra player, you can have Teddy.
All right, awesome. That makes it 6.
Okay,
Great.
Alright, and this is our board. So let us know in the comments if you think we made good picks or not.
And if you want to see how our board does, download RankingBall and check it out. And it's free to play, so try out and play with us.
And don't forget to subscribe so you can get notified when the next Gank'it UP video comes out. This was
Gank'it
Gank'it
UP.
UP.